The individual soul that we have, what we call jivatma, you can think about it like a wave of the ocean. So there isn't actually any way to extricate jivatma from paramatma. So there's no way to steal it. There's no place for it to go. If I come into your life and I convince you that you are your body and that body is wrong and it's an object, and I do everything I can to pull you out of your true self into your physical body self, but in a way of fear, of a sense of lack, I do not think someone can steal your soul, because there's no place for the soul to go. To steal your soul implies that there's a beginning and an end of your soul, that it's a finite sort of thing. Like I could steal your scarf. It's, a few feet long, and I could reach over and I could grab it and steal it, and then it would be with me, not with you. But the soul is not limited. If I said to you, okay, here's the ocean. See that wave? I want you to scoop up that wave for me. Could you do it? Even assuming that you had the machinery, could you do it? And you couldn't do it because the wave is one with ocean. There's no way actually to scoop wave out of ocean. There's no place ocean ends and wave begins, or wave ends and ocean begins. How are you going to pull a wave out of the ocean? The individual soul that we have, what we call jivatma, you can think about it like a wave of the ocean. Meaning, temporarily it has come into this body. Therefore, there is a form of the body for a specific short intersection of time and space. So when we say illusion, we don't mean an illusion like an optical illusion. It's not you don't exist, you are. I could put my hand through you. It's not one of those illusions, but illusion as in, which is more true, wave or ocean? Right? Now, the wave is there. It's not that the wave is a lie, but the highest truth of that wave is ocean. If you look at that wave under a microscope, you see ocean. The essence of wave is ocean. So, jivatma, while having temporarily utilized a physical body for an aspect of its karmic journey, isn't actually separate from what we call paramatma, which is ocean, supreme reality. So there isn't actually any way to extricate jivatma from paramatma. So there's no way to steal it. There's no place for it to go. That being said, I have a lot of reverence for indigenous cultures. And I think that there is very, very deep truth in indigenous wisdom. And so my instinct is that the wisdom has been improperly translated as it trickles down, much like a lot of the Sanskrit teachings and truths from the scriptures. You won't believe the things you hear people say. as though they were part of Sanatan Dharma, as though they were part of the Vedas. And they'll pull a word or they'll pull a phrase and you think, oh no, like, yeah, that word is there, but no, that has nothing to do with what it means, because see, actually, here is what it means. And my instinct is that this is a trickle-down problem with translation. I think what someone can do is separate your awareness from your soul. If I come into your life and I convince you that you are your body, and that body is wrong, and it's an object, and I do everything I can to pull you out of your true self into your physical body self, but in a way of fear, of a sense of lack, I have pulled you away from your true self in your awareness. And I think people can do that. So I don't think that they're stealing a soul, but they're stealing our awareness, our presence, our connection to our soul. If somebody, you see it with severe child abuse, where children dissociate and literally learn to go away, to not be here. Well, what you've done is you have literally stolen that child's ability to inhabit their very energetic self. And that's just one example. So, yes, I think you can steal someone's ability, injure, harm someone's ability to recognize their soul, to stay connected to their soul, which is obviously a very great sin to do. It's great harm. But you can't actually steal the soul. And the good news about that, of course, is that regardless of any way that we have been harmed by someone who may have pulled us, one person, several people, or just an amorphic indoctrination by a culture that has gotten us to disconnect from the truth of who we are in the service of creating robots who will just click here and buy now. You know, it's what a lot of our culture is doing to us. It's very calculatively, very deliberately, very insidiously disconnecting us from the very truth, the very fullness, the very wholeness of who we are, so that we'll click and buy. But the good news, whether it's been done to you through some kind of abuse, whether it's been done to you through this kind of cultural indoctrination or whatever, is your soul hasn't actually gone anywhere. You haven't actually lost anything other than the ease of connection. And then it's just about finding your way back. Then it's just like going back to your metaphor. It's like you've attached with ego over here. Your awareness has attached with ego over here on this side of the bridge. And all you need to do is have your awareness find its way back to true self. But the true self hasn't actually gone anywhere.